Welcome to the Bourbon Van. I'm Phil.
I'm Julie. It's day 21. Welcome to the Bourbon Van's 2023 Advent Whiskey Tournament, presented by Bull Run Distillery and their extensive award-winning line of craft spirits.
Bourbon Van Advent Tournament 2023, presented by Bull Run Distillery. Semifinals are here. I'm feeling the tension.
I'm feeling the tension.
And I think these whiskeys are feeling the tension. Maybe they're just rattling because I bumped my knee into the table. One way or another, we are going to get to the final. We are going to climb that mountain together. On to this round where I have the same whiskey as you in one glass, and then we have two separate glasses, and that's it. This is the last whiskey we have in common in this tournament. Is showing up in this matchup right here.
And it's number one.
Whiskey number one.
I have number 5. Phil has number 6. Low numbers today. They've come far.
Single digits all around. Nothing introduced because we have no idea what the heck is in here. Let's get on to it.
Need a new dishwasher.
Dishwasher sucks.
Actually, I think we just need one of those sanitizer like that you get at the bar.
You want to go to the bar?
Kind of. Aren't we at the bar?
I'm not sure if I understood the takeaway there.
It smells like oaken. You know the drill.
Yeah.
I've done this one 4 rounds now.
Oh, this one smells beautiful though. It smells. This one, glass number one, it hits me like a earthy, balanced, flavorful rye.
Love it.
I've been saying that all along. No idea if that's what it is. Oh, baby.
Darker flavors in my glass number 1. A little spicier. This one is a little brighter. A little sweeter.
This smells amazing.
Lovely.
This is so leathery.
I want to know what these are.
I would love to know.
We're almost there. We can almost find out. I'm a little nervous because there were some sneakers that came in all the way up into last round that I was surprised to see there. But hey, you never know your palate on a 23-day drinking binge.
Any given day, anything can happen. We're so close to the finish line, we can taste it. Now let's taste these whiskeys.
Cheers. Tastes like number 1.
Oh, it really does.
It's really delicious.
The cola there is incredible.
Yeah. I do think it's a rye.
Wow.
Got a little bit of tea note, some nice spices, a little citrus, a little lemon in there. It's like a warm, cozy, snowy day, and you're drinking a wonderful drink like this. You can't go wrong. It's not snowy today, but...
No, but that whiskey is... It is cozy. It is coziness in a glass. It is so tasty. It just lingers forever.
I like the heat of this, too. Yeah. We've been moving forward some pretty low-proof things. Or I don't know if we've been moving forward, but in the last round, we eliminated some low-proof things that I was surprised snuck in there. It's nice to drink something with a little bit of proof. I'm definitely somebody that likes it both ways. I like it proofy, and I want it easygoing.
The funny thing is, we're identifying these whiskeys as we go through each round. And in the third round, we had our lowest average proof of the whiskeys we know of. Whatever's left in here, maybe we just eliminated all the low proof stuff in the last round. I don't know. Yeah. Average proof of the last round, 99 proof.
I know.
Average price of the bottles involved in that round, $44.
Man, we're just value drinkers over here.
We might be. We'll find out. It'll all come to a head in this round when we find out everything that we picked is over $100, I'm sure.
Probably. I did put 1 full ounce in these glasses this time just because we're in the semifinals and...
Honestly, we deserve it.
We deserve it.
It's a standout glass of whiskey.
Yeah.
It is phenomenal. It is hard to pin down where it came from. Mm-hmm. I suspect it's a craft distillery, but it's fantastic, and whatever it is, I want more of it. I
know, and I'm excited. You know, we're here in the semifinals, and sometimes you might taste one and you're like, how did this make it through? I'm happy to say... I know why this one made it through.
Yeah, glass number 1 from the beginning.
Yeah.
Each time we revisit it, we go, oh, it really tastes like a winner.
Yeah.
It's great. All right, whiskey number 5 for you, 6 for me in glass number 2.
Gonna break some hearts today if they've made it this far. This one is nutty on the nose now. A baby hint of honey roasted nuts, and then a wash of just cherry candy, and then a finish of a little like tobacco and leather. This is gonna be really tough. Really tough. And I can feel it right here, too, on mine.
This whiskey I'm drinking over here is so absolutely delicious. It tastes insanely well aged. Like this, there's no way whatever's in this glass no way that that's under 12 years. Like, I've been saying from the start that I thought maybe this was an Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Oh.
But there's no nuttiness on there. And there's really no milk chocolate. It's
Right.
a way fruitier profile. But the age is evident all the time because the flavor continuously hits you with new things as you drink this down. I keep calling it the vanilla yogurt coated raisin or something like that. There's leather in here. There's a plum that shows up. It's almost like a juicy plum and a dried raisin at the same time. There's so much to unpack in this whiskey. It's beautiful.
The description sounds amazing. And I wonder, like, if it is an ECBP, we did say the C923, I believe, was the one that didn't have the normal notes that we get from ECBP. So who knows? Maybe you're onto something there.
Maybe. This doesn't drink as hot as that, though.
You're so eloquent. It makes me forget what I was going to say about my whiskey.
Did I put you to sleep? Is that what happened?
No.
Probably.
No, but I was like, well, I can't top that even though we're drinking different things.
It's not a competition.
I think it's a competition.
Oh, boy. Well, this is a crossroads because both of these deserve to be in the final. Oh, wow.
And hopefully tomorrow's are just as good as today.
I hope they're terrible.
No, because then you put 4 solid whiskeys forward.
There's a bitterness that shows up on my glass number 2, but I like. I
That
like
bite.
it. Yeah, it presents so beautifully with the other flavors, which is why I keep thinking that the bitterness is coming from age, but there's so much other sweet notes in there that are tempering that bitterness and kind of playing well with it.
Yeah.
It just makes it more complex. It just gives me something to sift through on the palate. I like that.
I got a little orange in my glass number 1 on that last go round. It does feel a bit in this round like my glass number 1 is overpowering my glass number 2, even when I go the other way. The flavors are so strong in glass number 1, and those flavors are unique. So it's like all of the spices and the leather and the vanilla and the little tea note that I'm getting. Those are strong flavors that you get. So it's almost, muddling the flavors of my other glass. So I might have to sit here for a little bit, let my palate reset, and then only focus on my glass number 2 because I want to give this like a super fair assessment.
I think it's a great idea.
Plus, I'm almost out of whiskey.
Oh, boy.
Again.
I'm not convinced that this is a ECBP anymore. I was, and I'm not now.
That's good. You don't want to know what you're drinking. I mean, normally you want to know what you're drinking, but
No, I love this blind tournament. I
Yeah.
have had such a great time with this. I might do this twice a year from now on.
Ooh. If March Madness wasn't in March and just after this, it would be super fun, but maybe it would be like Summer Madness or...
Here's what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Christmas in July.
Oh, I like this.
We fire up another Advent tournament
It
to start
sounds
July.
fun, right? I can't believe I'm going to say this because usually at the end of the recording these videos, I'm like, we are not doing this next year. But I'm having a great time this year.
This has been a totally different experience than in the past. I would do another one of these. This is great.
I am not going to feel bad about saying this, but I'm going to refill my glasses.
Have at it. I actually have a decision.
I'm so happy. What are you going to do? No, don't tell me. But what are you going to do? No, don't tell you. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right.
Drink your whiskey.
I know. Glass number 1 has elements of like, do I like this?
Yeah, it's a thinker.
Or are the flavors just so interesting that it's fooling me into thinking that I like this?
Oh man, you are deep
I
in
am
the weeds
deep
right
in
now.
the weeds right now. I am finally ready. I'll do a quick countdown. 3, 2, 1.
That was very quick. Like I barely had time to get my hand on it. All right, we finally split on glass
Yes.
number 1. I love this whiskey, I really do. But the complexity lies in glass number 2. This one was such a head scratcher for me.
Yeah.
I actually had to go with which whiskey is doing the things you want a whiskey to do.
I know.
Complexity, layers, the finish lasts forever. There's a lot of great stuff in glass number 1, but glass 2, I just feel like that's a better whiskey overall.
Yeah.
And I am really sad to say goodbye to glass 1.
I know. And for me, I kind of feel bad about glass number 2. It did get a little bit overshadowed with the power of glass number 1. Like you said, the complexity of your glass number 2, that complexity was found in my glass number 1 over what I had moved forward in the
Interesting.
previous round. So that's why it won. I think qualities in both of them, But it was just, at the end, it's like every time I sipped it, I was wowed by it. And it was just those bold flavors.
So 2 things are true today. Number 1,
we're sad.
Okay, 3 things are true. But the first item is we will not have a single matching whiskey in the finals.
Oh, weird.
And number 2 is only 1 bottle has been eliminated here today, and it was your bottle number 5.
Oh, right.
So we can grab envelope number 5 and find out what in the world has been tailing you for the last 3 rounds.
I know, crazy. Hold on. So we say goodbye to number 5, and it is a sad goodbye because I've been pouring all of the whiskeys this entire tournament.
Yeah.
And this was one of the bottles I thought was the coolest that we received.
Good looking bottle? Really?
Yeah, it was like 1 bottle, but it had like a really nice lip and a good cork and, you know.
Good lip, good cork.
Yeah.
Now you know what we like here at the Bourbon Van.
Totally.
That's a t-shirt. Good lip, good cork. The Bourbon Van.
You go a lot of different ways.
We need to start a podcast and make that the tagline.
Wow.
What do you got there?
This is a Brett Pounds, which first time we've seen his name eliminated on
And it's
this.
not a rum?
It is not a rum.
How about that?
It is Penelope toasted, 3 to 5 years, not age stated, 111 proof.
Wow. That's fantastic. I don't know if we've tried this before, but yeah, I smelled your glass. It smelled fantastic.
Yeah.
That leaves just a whole slew of other whiskey. I'm not doing the math at this point. It's been a long day already. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow when we choose the last 2 whiskeys that are going into the final and from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're so close, guys. Hang in there. Somebody's gonna win. Maybe. Do you know who looks good in Bourbon Van apparel? You do. Go to thebourbonvan.com and gear up today.